Welcome to Space Quiz. You're about to face 50 fun and challenging history questions. Think fast and test your memory of the past. Don't forget to subscribe and share your score in the comments. Let's get started. Who was the founder of the Mongol Empire? Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan, or Attila? Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan created the largest contiguous empire in history. What structure was built as a tomb for Queen Mumtaz Mahal? Great Wall, Petra, or Taj Mahal? Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal was commissioned by Emperor Shah Jahan for his wife. Who is credited with inventing the telephone? Nikola Tesla, Alexander Graham Bell, or Thomas Edison? Alexander Graham Bell. Bell patented the telephone in 1876. What empire was ruled by Julius Caesar? Byzantine, Roman, or Greek? Roman. Julius Caesar played a critical role in the fall of the Roman Republic. In which country is Mount Fuji located? China, Japan, or South Korea? Japan. Mount Fuji is Japan's tallest and most iconic mountain. Who wrote The Prince? Machiavelli, Dante, or Boccaccio? Machiavelli. The Prince by Machiavelli is a political treatise. What famous battle was fought at Thermopylae? Greco-Persian Wars, Punic Wars, or Peloponnesian Wars? Greco-Persian Wars. The Spartans famously resisted the Persians at Thermopylae. Who was the first president of the United States? Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, or Thomas Jefferson? George Washington. Washington served as the first U.S. president from 1789 to 1797. What was the main writing material in ancient Mesopotamia? Papyrus, clay tablets, or animal skins? Clay tablets. Sumerians wrote on clay tablets using cuneiform script. In which modern country is ancient Troy located? Greece, Turkey, or Egypt? Turkey. The ruins of Troy are found in Turkey today. What treaty ended World War I? Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Versailles, or Treaty of Ghent? Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles officially ended World War I in 1919. Who was the Greek goddess of love? Hera, Athena, or Aphrodite? Aphrodite. Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty in Greek mythology. Who led the famous slave rebellion in ancient Rome? Spartacus, Brutus, or Augustus? Spartacus. Spartacus led a major slave uprising against the Roman Republic. Which scientist invented the first practical electric light bulb? Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, or Isaac Newton? Thomas Edison. Edison perfected the light bulb for everyday use. Where was the philosopher Aristotle born? Athens, Stagira, or Delphi? Stagira. Aristotle was born in Stagira, in ancient Macedonia. What was the first civilization to develop writing? Sumerians, Egyptians, or Greeks? Sumerians. The Sumerians invented cuneiform, the earliest known writing system. What is the name of the ship that sank after hitting an iceberg in 1912? Lusitania, Titanic, or Britannic? Titanic. The Titanic sank on its maiden voyage across the Atlantic. Who discovered the circulation of blood in the human body? William Harvey, Hippocrates, or Andreas Vesalius? William Harvey. Harvey discovered the circulatory system in the 17th century. What city is known as the Eternal City? Athens, Cairo, or Rome? Rome. Rome has been called the Eternal City since ancient times. Who was the first emperor of the Byzantine Empire? Constantine, Justinian, or Theodosius? Constantine. Constantine founded Constantinople and started the Byzantine Empire. What civilization is credited with inventing democracy? Romans, Greeks, or Egyptians? Greeks. Ancient Athens is known as the birthplace of democracy. Who painted the School of Athens? Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, or Michelangelo? Raphael. Raphael painted the School of Athens during the Renaissance. What is the largest desert in the world? Gobi, Sahara, or Antarctic Desert? Antarctic Desert. The Antarctic Desert is the largest, followed by the Sahara. Who was the famous queen of ancient Egypt who ruled alongside Julius Caesar? Cleopatra, Nefertiti, or Hatshepsut? Cleopatra. Cleopatra formed political alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. In what country is the ancient site of Machu Picchu located? Chile, Peru, or Mexico? Peru. Machu Picchu is an iconic Incan archaeological site in Peru. Who invented the movable type printing press? Gutenberg, Da Vinci, or Galileo? Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg developed the first movable type printing press? What civilization built the famous city of Teotihuacan? Aztecs, Mayans, or unknown? Unknown. The builders of Teotihuacan remain uncertain, preceding the Aztecs. Who was the king of Macedonia who conquered much of the ancient world? Philip II, Alexander the Great, or Darius III? Alexander the Great. Alexander conquered territories from Greece to India. What historical event began in 1917 in Russia? Russian Revolution, Crimean War, or Cold War? Russian Revolution. The Russian Revolution led to the fall of the Tsarist regime. What river is the longest in the world? Amazon, Nile, or Yangtze? The Nile is generally considered the longest river, though debates continue.